I think the key to that kind of demo is that you cut the BS and just get to the demo. I think many organizations use too much time trying to prove that they have a proven team, and this is how the thinking goes. So everybody reads what venture capitalists say and the attendees panels, and they watch these videos, and there's 5 venture capitalists, and somewhere along the line everybody asks, well, what are you looking for in a deal? And every venture capitalist says, we're looking for a proven team. We invest in people, right? And so you dutifully write that down, and you take note, and you take that into heart. And so you think the most important thing you do is to prove that you have a proven team. And I would say that unless you're sort of drop dead famous, or you work for a drop dead famous company, you should not waste any time on that. The reason why venture capitalists say that is because they have nothing more intelligent to say than that. Because if you think about it, in a public forum, if you ask the venture capitalists, what do you look for in a deal? And if the venture capitalists said unproven people in an unproven market with unproven technology, they're afraid that someone from CalPERS will be sitting in the audience and say to themselves, well, we're not going to invest in this stupid VC firm because this stupid VC firm is looking for unproven people in unproven technology and unproven markets. So the safe thing to say is we're looking for proven teams in proven markets and proven technology. Unfortunately, if you were to apply that test to, say, random YouTube, Apple, Cisco, Yahoo, and Google, you would not have invested in any of those deals. So this is a long about way of saying forget the proven team part for this kind of demo, just get to the demo. So I think in the first 30 seconds you have to explain exactly what you do. And without using any kind of words like patent pending, curve jumping, paradigm shifting, revolutionary, or innovative. A very good test is to apply what I call the opposite test. So the opposite test works like this. So whatever adjectives you use to describe yourself, ask yourself if your competition is saying the opposite. So if you're saying we're innovative, easy to use, fast, scalable, and bug-free, ask yourself, is your competition saying that we're merely evolutionary, it's really hard to use our product, it's really slow, it's not scalable, and it's not secure? Because if your competition is saying that, then you can say the opposite. Odds are everybody's saying the same thing, so you're all saying nothing. I would just cut to the chase. I've sat in on many, many pitches, and the single biggest problem is they want to tell a life story because they think you're looking for this proven team, and so you make this case that you start with the Mayflower, and you tell about how your sisters, uncles, brothers, great-great-great-grandfather came over on the Mayflower, and he started this butcher shop in Connecticut, and then next thing you know, he's endowed a chair at Dartmouth, so you went to Dartmouth, and then you went there, and during the summers you worked for Goldman Sachs as an intern, and you decided that investment banking really wasn't for you. So then you transferred to Carnegie Mellon, you took a bunch of computer classes, and you got interested in business. You always wanted to start a company. So then you moved out to Silicon Valley because, I don't know why, McKinsey, you worked for McKinsey and they transferred you. And you took a lot of .NET classes, and you said, wow, .NET is really interesting. So now, you always wanted to be a VC, or you always wanted to be an entrepreneur, so that's why you are where you are. Nobody cares. Just get to your product. Just, 30-second explanation of, we enable you to monitor your brainwaves to relax. That's all they need to know. And from that, I would just dive right into the demo and say, this is what your brainwave looks like when you're stressed out. This is what your brainwave looks like when you're relaxing. This is how to get from there to there. And this is our technology. We're operates on an iPhone, so instead of having to, I don't know what, now you can just download this free app and boom, you're relaxed. That's what they want to hear. It really, to use another analogy, when you're pitching, think of it as online dating. There's two kinds of extremes in online dating. At one extreme, there's eHarmony. You fill out 25 fields of information. You like to walk on the beach. You like red wine, not white wine. You're okay with adopting kids. You're not okay with adopting kids. You want a big family, small family. You believe in in Jesus, you believe in Muhammad, you believe in Buddha, whatever it is, because you're trying to find a soulmate with eHarmony, right? The opposite extreme of eHarmony is hot or not. Show the picture, you're hot or not, right? Venture capital is hot or not. It's not eHarmony. You're not trying to find a soulmate. You're trying to get money and get the hell out of there, want them to leave you alone. So think hot or not. And hot or not, how long does it take to decide if someone is hot or not on hot or not? I don't know. Less than a second. So on the spectrum of 25 fields of information at eHarmony to less than a second, hot or not, venture capital's about here. So think hot or not. That's, you guys don't look too happy about that. That's what it is. As far as you know, I think the best, most enchanting kind of demo is probably that you show. Well, there's several kinds of, I think, winning demos. One is to show how. That is, if you are a tool like Imposters, what impressed me was they showed how to do a new blog, which was basically send an email, right? So that's like just sucked my eyeballs out of my head. I thought that was so cool, knowing what I know about using, you know, WordPress, or you know, like 6apart. Compared to that, compared to Posters, like life-changing, right? So if you have a particularly great story about how to do something that is heretofore been very difficult, show how. If you're enabling people to do something they could never do before, then show what. I would say you're in that category, right? So you know, it's not like, oh, there's 50 ways I could have controlled my brainwaves before, so you just do it better. You're more in the category of, there's never been a way you can control your brainwaves, so you should show the what, not the how. So it really is about showmanship, and I don't think you should worry about trying to impress people with any industry jargon. You know, there's an old adage in writing that you should assume your reader has, you know, roughly a high school education, and the same thing is doing a demo. That you know, you certainly should assume that your audience all have PhDs in neurology. You know, you should assume. I would assume high school. You'd be amazed at your audience, the lack of sophistication they'll have. I mean, I don't say you should be insultingly dumb, but I would aim low. Just get to it. Again, hot or not, you know? Hot or not. Keep thinking hot or not.